Hello, hello. It is probably still morning on the West Coast if you're over there, but here in the East it is 1:34 p.m. and we are live. So I wanted to jump on just a second and say hello because it has been a little while since I have been in a live. Wanted to let you know that I'm still working over here. I'm still reading emails and I am still helping one on ones. You're going to notice that my one on one calendar has kind of been held off just a little bit only because I am into July and I'm kind of trying to play catch up here so that I don't have to push everybody off so far. So I wanted to let you know that that's why I'm running the 5-person groups right now, is just to get some people in that have basic questions, see if we can push you to where you are able to keep moving forward and get the answers that you need, hopefully very quickly. Like I said, I realize that the calendar is up into July and just seems a little far off that we're having to schedule people out that far. But I am rearranging some dates here and I'm going to see if I can open up some more time so that you guys hopefully won't have to wait 2 or 3 months to get some answers. I don't like that. And I just wanted to put a halt on everything so I could get some things in order here just a little bit. So everybody's not waiting so long. I don't like that. I'm one of these people. I am give it to me now. I don't like to wait. So I just wanted to let you know that I am working on that. So, um, thank you, Stacy. Thank you. Thank you. We've got about 52 people on right now. Hello, Sandy. I am so glad that Sandy's on here. I wanted to ask you, how are you enjoying the automated system? How is that working for you? Can you give me a little bit of an update? Ah, thank you, Sandy. Thank you. Yes, the group sessions, I try to be really, really detailed in getting the answers that you need. The groups have really proven to be quite productive. It's 90 minutes. I'm only working with about 5 people at a time. That way I can just focus on your questions, your worksheet. And like I said, sometimes we just need a couple of answers so that we're able to push forward and move into maybe the lines of credit that we're looking for or whatever. What is going on with the hair here, guys? I look like I've been in a windstorm. I maybe have. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Sorry about that. I am real. I'm not sitting over here faking it. I am really, this is me. Okay. Obviously, it's been a really busy morning. Thank you guys. Okay. We've got LA in the house. Hello, hello. Okay, so Sandy's about to start training this week. We are having another live webinar. I will be on for a few minutes this morning at 7 p.m. Central Time. If you want to join the webinar, feel free to do so. I have a registration link. I always forget to add that in here, but let me add the registration link so that anybody that wants to join us is welcome to. It's a very good thing for people who are really serious about getting out of debt and you want to do it in an automated fashion. This is your way to go. So the webinar, we'll put it in the chat, is tonight, which is Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central Time. Okay? So you do have to register at this link that I am putting inside of the chat. There you go. Nope, that is not the link to that. I'm very sorry. Like I said, it's obviously been a really long morning. So I named or titled this live, I know you can do it, but can you do it with a smile on the front of your head? We have to remember that we have to keep our chin up And we've got to keep moving forward, even though, some days you just don't feel like it. Some days you're like, I just don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm tired of debt. I'm tired. And all you have to do is make a decision that it doesn't matter. I'm going to keep moving forward, even though it feels like I'm not making a dent in my debt. You've got to trust the process, get in a strategy, and start moving forward. And you are going to make it. If I can do it, anybody can. Let me say that. And I want to say that out loud. If I can do this, anybody can. I absolutely hated math in school. I remember in the fourth grade when they were making you do the times table. I don't even know if they do that anymore, where you memorize the multiplication tables. So I remember that being my first, like, oh my gosh, I really don't like the subject. So I don't know if I have anybody in the house with this problem, but I have never been a math whiz, nor have I wanted to be one. So if you have that problem, don't worry. You can still do velocity banking. It is quite easy. You learn to love watching those numbers come down. So as long as you're in a strategy, you can do it. Okay. So that being said, let's see if you guys have any questions here. My HELOC is frozen. Credit union said after 10 years is no more draw. Yeah. Yeah, Stacy, you absolutely. Um, every HELOC has a certain amount of time. So if it's 5 years, 10 years, whatever, once your draw period is up, they will freeze it and they turn it into a loan. So you absolutely need to have that refied right back into another HELOC. That's all it takes. It's usually pretty quickly. So yes, that is true. Um, Sandy, really? I didn't know they were behind. So you're dealing with my team and they put you behind? That is so weird. I did not know that. I will definitely check into that. Was not aware. I started VB this month, watched your videos, and they were eye-opening, jaw-dropping info, made sense to me. That is awesome. That is good news. Thank you so much. Hello, Virginia Beach. I just discovered your channel a couple of weeks ago, and I'm very thankful for you and what you do. Thank you so much, Jose. I am so glad when I hear that, because that is the whole point of the channel, is to get the information out to you guys so that you too can enjoy financial peace. And it comes very quickly. So don't give up. Keep moving forward. Hillsborough, New Jersey. Nice. Hello, hello. Yeah, trigonometry. You're right. So I had to do a little bit of math in my inspections. So I absolutely wasn't crazy about it. But, when you're learning what ultrasonic testing is, you have to do a little bit of geometry in there. So that wasn't my favorite, but I do it to get by with that because it's very interesting how the sounds bounce off of the metal. I thought it was very interesting. So I did learn geometry for my job. Hello, Herbert. Hello, hello. Yeah, hit the like button, you guys. My wife and I love you. We're going to be setting up an appointment with you soon. Thank you so much for that, Jay Martin. I am very glad. I just want you guys to learn. And it's quite an easy strategy once you're into a line of credit and you start rolling. It's pretty easy. My wife is ready to roll all debt into a mortgage. Is that a terrible idea? Should we use a credit card for velocity banking? Oh my gosh, JD, have you not been watching the videos? We do not get mortgages. Sevierville's in the house. Hello, hello. I hope you're talking about rolling it into a first lien HELOC. I'm not fussing, but I preach in every single video that we do not like mortgages. Oh my gosh. I would like to pay $10,000 towards my mortgage to pay it off earlier, but I have $10,000 in savings and want to know if it's the best to still take out a line of credit. or best to use my savings to avoid interest. So, Crystal, if you want to throw away your savings, go ahead and throw it into a mortgage because you'll never access it again. But if you want to be able to access your savings, then I would get a line of credit, put the 10,000 from the line into the mortgage, and then put your savings back in the line so that you have it to use it again. I hope that makes sense. New market. Hello, hello. Hey, looking to get a HELOC in July. Talk with my credit union. By then, 2 inquiries will be off. Definitely fighting hard. Good for you. Good for you. So you're waiting for your credit score to increase a little bit, I take it. Hello, Salvador. Hello, hello. Using a 10,000 line of credit with only 1,000 cash flow after expenses. How do you pay it off in 6 months? I'm sorry. That's an obvious question, obvious answer there. So that doesn't even make sense. Okay. So, okay. Let me put my head back on here. HELOC is 18%, still a good idea, better than using high interest credit card. That is a very, very, very high interest rate on a HELOC. They are taking advantage of you if it's an 18%. Okay. Very not good interest rate. I mean, a high right now might be 10% on a HELOC, but 18, I would think about that if I were you. I have several lines of credit, Herbert, but I only use one at a time. So you just need one. Hi, Jesus. You're laughing with me. I think you got it. Okay, I got it. How many lines of credit should I have? That's another one? Okay, good. You're welcome, Susan. You're welcome. Had a 686, but dropped recently, so trying to bounce back up. So the credit union inquiry will make me have one inquiry going forward. Okay. Should be between 8.25 or 8.25 and 9.25. You are right. Very right. You know what? If you're paying over 10% for a HELOC, you are being taken advantage of. So let's don't do that. Okay. 10.5 on helicopter at credit union is what I just was quoted. Still within the range, Pamela. It's a little high, and I realize some areas are, may have different interest rates. But I heard one particular, Bank of America. Wow. Not that it's a big bank or anything, but I might want to stay away from the big banks when it comes to getting a real HELOC. Okay. All right. Good. Humble, Texas. Hello. Was juggling 0% credit cards for a while, but now in a HELOC. 10% interest seems so high, but I'm plugging along, believing the process. Good for you. Good for you, Gwen. So wish I would have known better last year. Got a personal loan last year for $15,000. Now going for HELOC since following you. Very, very good. Sluggeroo. Very good. Yes, let's stay with the lines of credit so that we can try to get out of debt instead of going into a loan and getting into debt. Have you all seen this hair today? What is happening? I'm like going all the way back to the 80s today. Oh, sorry, backwards. You know how hard it is to do this when you're looking into a screen and everything's mirrored and it's like, yeah, I know. Okay. Yes, regional banks are the best. Yes. Is a HELOC or a HELOC better? Crystal, a HELOC offers a higher limit and a lower interest rate. So if you have a home, I would go for a HELOC. I couldn't get a HELOC. I guess my credit score is too low. It may be. If it's under like 680, probably can't get one. Okay. Thank you so much, Jay Martin. Thank you. I have to laugh at myself though, because I mean, laugh with me. I'm okay with it. Did you all see the video where everybody was, they were making comments underneath it about, I had to look at the date on this videos. I thought that she was from 1990. And I'm like, yes, yes. I'm like staying with it, right? I'm keeping that 80s look. I like it. I like it. I like it. I need to get some Madonna bracelets and put on here so that, I may do it. Don't be surprised. I am like totally into the 80s. If I come in with my parachute pants on and okay, neon, we were neon, right? Okay. How do we pay the monthly payment on a HELOC or a PLOC? Junior. Yes, it was Jeff Wild one. The 80s were the best. Junior, are you asking me how we make a payment on a HELOC or a PLOC? Can somebody help Junior out? I don't think he's been watching a lot of videos. I have a HELOC, but it's almost maxed out, and I use my credit card for my expenses. So should I put the money in the credit card or the HELOC? Are you watching videos? We always put our money into our line of credit first. That satisfies the payment. When our income goes in, then we pull it back out and pay onto our credit cards or whatever it is that we're wanting to pay on. Okay. Good morning, Charlie. You must be on the West Coast to be saying good morning, because here it's afternoon. 80s was the best. Oh my gosh, yes. Let me go back. I went to her concert. Oh, Madonna? Yeah. Wow. Okay. Because I was thinking, who did I talk about? Because I'm usually talking about Bon Jovi or, like Phil Collins or something like that. So I was thinking her, Madonna. Okay. Got it. I'm new to your channel, but just wondering, were you a teacher? You are a natural at it. No, Citrina. Actually, when I started college, I put in that I was going to be an elementary school teacher, and I thought, what? I am not going to work with children all day. Oh my gosh, I didn't even think I was going to have children. Here I am, right? I've got 3. I love them, but I am not dealing with other people's children. So maybe I should have been a college professor. Thank you, Citrina. No, I have no teaching abilities whatsoever. Every bit of this is totally like, I guess, favor of God reaching you people so that you can learn how to get your debt under control. That's all I can figure. Okay. Yes. So Mike, you thought it was a 90s video too. I'm okay with that. I'm not mad. Not mad at all. I think that I'm okay with that. I was laughing with them. I was like, I'm so glad I'm keeping up with those times. I'd rather go back there. Yes, checking should always be at 0. Have an LOC. Was told that 13% is as low as they go. Should I try a different bank? 13% for a personal line of credit is not too bad. 14 is a high there. So you're still, in my mind, you're still doing good. But if that's a PLOC, now if that's a HELOC, that's pretty high. Herbert says, I'm learning so much from the videos, but I've already paid for a meeting with you, so I'm still going to talk to you because I learned something new all the time. Well, thank you, Jesus. Thank you so much. There you go, Jesus. He's giving answers again. You're wonderful. Love you, Jesus. Thank you for all you do. You're so smart. You should have the YouTube channel, and I should be helping you answer questions. Oh, my gosh. He's so smart. Yes, indeed. As a young pastor, I funded our ministry with an 825 FICO score, so now bouncing back post-pandemic. Very good, Sluggaroo. Very good. Does someone have to pay a monthly payment even if they don't use the money? No, Junior. No. If you get a $50,000 line of credit and you leave it sitting there, you don't have to pay a dime. No. God's grace. Amen. Thank you so much, Confidence. Thank you. self-made teacher and self-made millionaire Christy. I absorbed that from your video. We are self-made. Blessings. Yes, we are. What was I going to say? Putting the smile on the front of your head. Remember, guys, you need to set a definite goal in your money, in your relationships, in your work, everything. Set definite goals. Don't run yourself down. Don't doubt yourself. Be successful. Trace your attitude back to your childhood and see where you first got the idea that you could not be a success. You may be so surprised. I had to go back and I found it. So you can too. Change your image by writing who you'd like to be, then act it out. I know I'm reading notes, but I totally started a self-study years and years ago, and I learned that all of these bad attitudes are coming from the childhood, probably. And when you reanalyze who you are, you find your worth in God. You have so much worth, and you can be successful. It is on your attitude and who do you think you are, not who do people tell you are. But you need to act like who you want to be in your dress, in the way you act, the way you speak, everything. You can reinvent yourself starting today if you have a problem with yourself. If you don't, then run with it. Run with it. Okay. Thank you so much, Flee TV or Fly TV. Thank you so much. Yes, you can use a credit card. I have credit card debt strategies under my playlist. You can go there. Let's see. I'm going to answer a couple of more. I've got a 2 o'clock and I need to get off of here. Let's see. The FICO is your credit score, so I'm not sure what I understand there. Yes, it's the average of 3. It's not the average. They usually take the low of the 3. So if you have a 690 and you have a 692 and you have a 700, the 700 doesn't matter. They're going to go with the 690. Okay, thank you so much. Oh, Mackie, I got you. I got you. Thank you so much. Why do people question this method? I literally show my friends and family screenshots of how my credit card balance has dropped more than 1,000 in a month, and they still are naysayers. Naysayers are everywhere. Don't even try to convince them. You know what? Maybe one day they'll say, oh, I remember somebody telling me that back in 2024. Maybe I'll look at that. So don't be stressing yourself out about what people actually are saying, because they just don't know any better. If you don't know that you don't know, then you just don't know, right? Yes, can you repeat that? About going back to where you first believed? You want me to read my notes again? Set a definite goal. Don't run yourself down. Don't doubt yourself and be successful. Trace your attitude back to your childhood and see where you first got the idea that you could not be a success. Change your image by writing who you would like to be, then act it out. Okay? Thank you so much, JD. Thank you. Let's see. Thank you, Herbert. Thank you. You are welcome. It is my pleasure, guys. Don't think that you don't need to thank me. Thank God, because he gave us the wisdom of this information. I would be absolutely where you are today had I not learned from my precious Matthew Pillmore. I hope you're watching right now, Matthew, because I'll be forever grateful for him sharing that on his channel one day about 15 years ago. It's been a while. So I'm going to jump off of here. Thank you so much, John. Thank you. Yes, thank you, Susan. Thank you. I just love your all's comments. The people on YouTube, the comments, sure, you get naysayers every now and again, but oh my gosh, everybody is so precious. Everybody is getting help, and that is so fulfilling to me to know that I took a jump head first starting this channel just so you could learn how to be more successful in your finances. And there are thousands and thousands of people that are coming up out of this mire of nasty debt, right? So I'm so glad. I'm so glad that you all are finding help. I hope that you only get better. Keep trying different strategies, try several at one time, but whatever you do, get out of debt. Okay. Thank you. Hello, New Zealand. And I am going to jump off of here. Like I said, I'm almost late for an appointment, and I will hope to be back on here very, very soon. You guys have an awesome, awesome day, and I'll see you in the next video.